Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, what a joyous one to have fall out. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Hold on. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. Okay. Give me a moment to take it all in. All right, let's see here. At the heart of it all is the sun. And I love that. I love that. The sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. So it's happiness, it's prosperity, it's success, it's bounty, it's abundance, it's joy. And so I'm just thrilled that that is right at the heart of it all for you. So there's a thing here where like let your light shine, let your passion shine forward, let yourself shine. Interesting. Now, the challenge is the lovers. Now, Sagittarius's sister sign is excuse me, is Gemini. And so it can be that we're having a difficult time with Gemini energy, a Gemini person. So just be mindful about this. If this is in your chart, you know, if you have Gemini energy in your chart, the Sagittarius side of you and the Gemini side of you can be like bumping heads just a bit. So just be aware of that. But the challenge here also is what I'm seeing is like really embracing what you love, really embracing what you're passionate about, how you want to move forward for you, not listening to what everybody else is saying, and also really embracing the duality of who it is that you are and where it is that you want to go, and not having to know, right? Not having to have everything figured out, but let things be led in love and in compassion. It moves us then to where we need to focus, and this is the moon. So this is things that have been hidden. I love that we have the sun and the moon coming forward. It would be fantastic if we also have the stars, because then it is the cosmos really on your side. But you also have two celestial beings coming forward so powerfully for you. And the moon represents Cancer energy, time frame June 21st to July 22nd. No, I'm sorry, not Cancer energy. No, Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay, but the moon represents Pisces energy, February 19th to March 20th. So what we're going to have here, and what we do have here, is this real sense of our dreams coming forward. What is it that you want? What is it that you long for? There's going to be this beautiful conductive energy that you're going to have both during the day and at night. So you're going to find that you're very productive in whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to move forward in, and that's going to be really cool. With the moon as well, you're looking at things in a different way. You're looking at yourself in a different way. You're seeing the shadows of things. This is going to be a time. I mean, we've just started. We've turned over 3 cards, right? And we have all major arcana. This is going to be a time where you're facing fears and doubts and questions, where you're looking at things more openly, more honestly for yourself, with a lot of passion, a lot of determination. The energy that is leaving is the 10 of Pentacles. So it's a completion of a cycle monetarily, or with something that you value as much as money. And so when the 10 of Pentacles is in the leaving energy, there's a real sense of having started to see yourself as blessed, or having started even dance with the idea of maybe I'm blessed, maybe I'm prosperous, maybe bounty guides me forward. And the energy that we're also seeing leave away is this sense of generational curse, of the sense of I can't do this. I can't move forward the way that I want to. And what we're going to see here as well is that there has been a lesson learned around money, or what you value as much as money, that has straightened your course or put you more on the course that Spirit wanted you to be on and wants you to be on, Sagittarius. It moves us then to the Hierophant. All right, again, another major arcana card here, and that is your strength. This is Taurus energy. Time frame is April 20th to May 20th. Taurus energy goes right into Gemini energy. This time frame also is right in Gemini time. So as much as we are prosperous and successful, we can be questioning ourselves and seeking greater understanding, greater knowledge. The Hierophant is not being put into a box, but it's also looking at traditions. It's looking at the way things were done and have been done, and seeing the way that we walk forward for ourselves. Where is it that we want to be? How is it that we want to achieve our goals? What is it that we're looking for? So the Hierophant comes in, and in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's the Pope. And so the Pope represents power, and also power over kings. So there's a real sense your strength during this time is not listening to what other people have to say. You're not going to follow the rules of others. You are going to move forward in the rules that you are finding suit you best. It's not because they're rules that you're listening to them. It's not like you're going to run amok or anything like that, Sagittarius. It is that you are looking for where you best fit and finding new understandings of yourself, of your talents, of the way that you want to move forward. There's a real clarity around you moving forward during this time. And it brings us then to another major arcana. So this first half of June is a heavy hitter. Major arcana cards are usually the cards that we can't hide away from. They really hold a big punch. They hold a power to them. And so here with the Hierophant, this is Virgo energy. Time frame is August 23rd to September 22nd. Okay, both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. So just know here that we could be having a bit of difficulty communication with communication, and then we're stepping into the energy of communication, but of deeper insight. We might find that journaling can be something that's highly beneficial for us, or drawing, if we journal in the way of sketching. Whatever it is that takes the thoughts of the day and puts them down so that we can be quiet with them for a moment, that's going to be highly, highly beneficial for you during this time, Sagittarius. And what you're going to see here as well is that you're becoming more quiet, you're becoming more grounded. You're looking at what it is that you want, not what it is that everybody wants from you. And you can also, people might be saying, because you're not as self-sacrificing as before, people might say, wow, you're a bit selfish. It's not selfish. It is that you are taking time for you in order to move you forward in the way that your soul has been longing for, in the way that you want, that you need, that you're looking for within yourself. And it brings us then to another major arcana card, the Fool. It's this is the time in the first half of June to take that leap of faith on yourself. Why? Because you're very successful. Okay, first and foremost, you're seeing a lot of secrets. You're seeing a lot of truths. You're having a better understanding of things, and you've already gone through the work to be able to stand in your prosperity and in your success. You've learned that 10 is a completion cycle. So you've had a completion of a cycle around money, or what you value as much as money. That's having you look at things with a lot more level-headedness, and not a lot more sense of, okay, this is what I want and this is what I'm going after. you're going to find that quiet is your best friend during this time, and that the Fool is saying, take that leap of faith on what you want. Do not care so much what everybody else thinks. Everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody's going to have a way of looking at things. That's fine. That's on them. This is your time to let yourself shine, to let yourself move forward with power, with tenacity, with determination, and with focus. And then, of course, in the environment that is surrounding you, the energy that is surrounding you, it is the Empress. So the Empress is your harvest. The Empress, I love that here she's holding wheat, which is harvest, prosperity, bounty, abundance. And that is what's coming into your life. It's also heightened creativity. You are going to be highly creative during this time, Sagittarius. So if you can sit in that creative energy, if you can let that creative energy shine, if you can focus on that creative energy, you're going to find yourself transformed. You're going to find yourself looking at what you want and who you are so differently than you have before. And the Empress is moving forward in empowerment. Again, you have the priest, right? Not the priest, but you have the Pope, and then you have the Empress. Both do not bow down to kings. Kings bow to the Empress. Kings bow to the Pope in medieval times. And then here in the energy, in our hopes and our fears, it's the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So if you have water sign in your chart, especially Pisces comes through very powerfully during this time, or if you have water sign energy in your life, you can find that that personality, that energy greatly affects you, has a profound effect on you. But with the King of Cups, the challenge here is to embrace what you love and not be ruled by emotion. So with the King of Cups, he rules forward in love, in passion, and in determination. But he is not swayed by the emotions of everyone around him, and he is not even swayed by his own fair weather emotions, like the chaos of emotions that we can have coming into our lives at times, that just come with day-to-day existence. So here with the King of Cups, I hold what I love and I move forward in that knowledge, in that guidance, and in that honor of self. And it brings us then to the outcome, which is the Knight of Swords. You become the hero of your story. This is also air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we do have that beautiful Gemini energy here that we can really wind up conquering during this time. It's not making it bend to us, but it is saying, I lead with love. And if we wake up each day saying, what do I love? And then naming the things that we love as we fall asleep at night, we're going to see our energy vibration change. We're going to see ourselves really be inspired. And the Knight of Air moves very quickly. He's the fastest moving knight. And what we're going to see here as well is tenacity and insight guiding us. We're going to see our passion leading us forward. We're going to cut through doubts, fears, and negativities, honoring what we want and what we're looking for. And there's a real sense of being the hero of our story, being able to take the reins and go after what it is that we desire. We're also going to be very attracted during this time to very strong people. We're not here for wishy-washiness at all. Actually, during this time, Sagittarius, you can be really bothered by people who are wishy-washy. It's like, make a decision, choose something, let's move ahead with this energy, with this knowledge. So with the Messenger of Air, with the Knight of Swords, you are determined, you're focused, but you like a lot of movement. You like things to be moving at a steady pace, which is also just in alignment with your energy already. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the Peacock. It says, inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. You have so many major arcana cards. And the cards that aren't major arcana cards are court cards, okay? And then 110, a completion card. This is not a time to play with. This is not a time where it's like, oh, this isn't going to have effect on me later on. No, this is a time that has a profound, deep, powerful effect on you that leads you forward in ways that you hadn't imagined, at first. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. This is abundance at your root. This is the root chakra, is abundance. So you are meant to be abundant during this time, which is, the sun is at the heart of it all. Of course, you are meant to be abundant. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and Spirit guides. This is the Six of Swords. be mindful of doubting yourself too much as you move forward. So the Six of Swords is moving forward with hesitance, but it's also moving forward knowing that you have accumulated the knowledge. There's going to be hesitance because you're moving towards something new. You're seeing things in a different way. But do not doubt yourself too much, because you're going to have a tendency to overthink, to overanalyze, to hesitate too much, because it is such a big time for you, but you're going through such a change here, Sagittarius, that you're not sure if it's going to stick or if it's going to be like spaghetti on the wall and just like fall down, right? It moves us then to the energy here, the subconscious spirit energy, and this is the nuthatch. And it says, stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. You're going to be looking at things so differently. There's something that's going to be happening during the first half of June that's really going to change your perspective on things, but it's also going to have you feel more empowered, more emboldened, more like, oh, I've got this. And it moves us to our subconscious spirit message. And this is Mother Earth. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. Make sure you get time in nature. Make sure you connect to the earth and ground yourself. Okay? It brings us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles twofold. One is your patience is going to pay off, but because I see a bit of a rainbow here, but there's a sense of like, I've been so patient for so long, I don't want to be patient anymore. So you're trying to rush something that needs patience. But there's also something around you that is really weighing you down, really dragging you from the place that you want to be. And that needs to be gotten rid of, because there's a sense of like, oh, I can just wait this out. No, you don't want to. You want to cut it away and you want to free yourself from it. So that's going to be very important as well. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message. And of course, you come through as the king. The King of Wands, you're represented by the Wands by fire. You're a fire sign, represented by the Wands in the minor arcana. This is your fire. This is your passion. This is your tenacity. And you are going to see your fiery self move forward. There's a mask to you. You're not going to let people see everything. Don't tell everybody everything. Keep things a little bit secret, because as they unfold, it's going to be surprising. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to lead you forward in a way that you hadn't expected. But you, again, you have the Empress, you have the Emperor, you come forward as a king. You are not going to cow down to anybody during this time. It doesn't mean that you don't have to be agreeable. It doesn't mean that we don't have to follow social norms and everything like that. But what it does mean is that there's a power to your soul that people are going to take note of, that you yourself are taking note of, Sagittarius. And it's changing the way that you look at things. Instead of I can't, you start to say I can. Instead of, oh my gosh, I'm tired, it's like, no, I'm building for my future. I'm going to be doing this now. And you move forward with such tenacity and insight that it really changes the game and guides you in a way that you hadn't expected it would, or you didn't think was possible. You kind of thought, oh, that ship has passed, or I'm never going to have that dream come forward. It's like, no, that's not it. It's coming forward, but just in a really different way, in a different packaging than you had thought. All right. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Sagittarius, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of June. Bye.